This is your buddy Alertwolf here to bring you another anime review. This time I'm doing it on Mobile Suit Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans, Episode 10, A Letter from Tomorrow. Excuse me. Basically, this is all about letters from home, and getting ready to go about doing their daily business. They've made the deal. They're part of another company now, a subsidiary. They're ready to start moving on, and it's just like the final checks. They receive letters from home which motivate the whole crew in different ways. Orga gets assigned to him the blonde chick we saw in the last episode, who is sort of like the accountant, and we get it. She's gonna be the love interest for him, because they hinted at that earlier in the episode. Now, whenever the letters from home happen, people like Biscuit like to keep the fact that they get letters from family members away from some of the other people, because most of them are the space refuge dudes. They're the orphans, and most of them don't have brothers and sisters. Now, our main second dude who pilots, he's feeling incredibly sad by this, because, and he reveals later in the episode, and this is really sort of we get a lot of story out of him towards the end of the episode, which is, he does have a brother, and he was separated from him when he went through the program of enhancing, and so he worries about whether he's going to see him. Now, the other character that was prevalent in this was one of the engineering kids, the blonde kid. I forget his name because it's escaping me, but he's a little bit younger, and he also got a letter from home and from a sibling, and it's motivating him to do more than just engineering. That's why he insists on going on a patrol, and the patrol is where things go wrong. Now, I will say this: the other little part of the story was the princess was trying to feel like she belonged, and and she felt like she got to accept that as basically, and she wanted to get some advice from people because of her parental issues are bogging her down, because they're insisting she comes home. Now, she knows her father tried to kill her and all that, but she gets a little pep talk from our local chef, and who's like, "Hey man, your family," and then and she's like, in her head, she's like, "Wait a minute. You know what? On the other ship, that dude had multiple wives. What if we were just multiple wives?" And we also get her little backstory of how she met our Gundam pilot friend and all this. So I love that little back and forth, like, oh, we could just both be his wives, no competition. And I thought that was cute and funny. Now back to the end of this thing. So, right as all hope seems lost, and I had a feeling the kid was gonna die because he kept talking about the future too much, and they get jumped by 3 unknown mobile suits, and it looks like they're outmanned, outgunned, and outflanked, and all hope seems lost. And then they kick in that end credits music, which is pretty epic. I always like that music. It reminds me of something from like Bond or something, right? And it's like right then and there, our Gundam attacks, and like he has like a samurai sword. It looks sick, and that's the episode. It ends right there with the battle beginning, like like so good. It's one of the best. Just like it captured, like this episode was like stuff, Gundam at the very end, but the way they did it was so smart. The way they captured the feeling of that Gundam as it attacked and saved the day right as the credits are rolling was so good, right? It fired you up, and then you're like, oh, next episode, but that's all right because Gundam is there. This is gonna be good. So I'm gonna give this episode 3 out of 5. I think really that ending was just so strong. It took it from a 2.5 because I thought the episode was, although we got some story stuff, was kind of boring because all the exposition we did get, the exception of maybe the little brother thing, because I think that's gonna come back later, wasn't really that important. To be honest with you, we could probably have done without it. I mean, we did get introduced to a new character, and Orga is going to be love interest, but I felt like when you added that strong finish, it really tied things together well, and pumped me up for the next episode. But that's enough out of me. So click it up if you like it, comment if you must, subscribe if you can, and please, please, please share the video. Let's grow this brand together. Let's spread the love. All right, this is your buddy Alert Wolf signing out.